All right. We got there. It is the final day. A little bit of a cursed run this season, or this week. I don't know. Is each month this season? I don't know. Not really. We took some bumps and bruises. One missed mission, one crashed mission. But everywhere else, we've been pretty dang clean, I would say. So, certainly looking to keep that streak alive here. Let's get on in. I don't remember how this has been working if we just skip ahead. I think it's been fine. It figures itself out eventually. So yeah, we did drop a wave with, oh god, lighting. Completely forgot. Yeah, we did drop a wave earlier. I don't know why everything has suddenly moved. Whatever, we'll make it work. We dropped a wave. The whole Phase 3 Dooku mission is still a pain for having to platoon gas. But hey. It's working out. We're getting there. I feel pretty confident about next time. I think we are close to the solution. It's still a weird thing, though. It's still a weird thing to, like, considering, like, KAM or no KAM, gas or no gas. I'm expected to platoon my gas right now being a KAM owner. We'll see in the future. Alright. So I feel pretty good about the setup I've been running, but at the same time, I don't have much of a choice. If I'm trying to get the Kiarimudi special mission down, it kind of has to just be this way. I felt, like, despite the fact that we lost that last mission, I actually really, really liked the modding that we had going into that, so I kind of want to steal some of those efforts from yesterday. We do need you out and you in. Somebody's missing mods. That's what has to be happening right now. Alright, who is it? Ahsoka. Okay. That was a fun scare for half a second there. I knew I didn't platoon anyone important, but just, yeah, good old GP requirements. Alright, we'll just mod from here then. So we had... I think we'll go over there first. The one thing that's going to be a little bit tricky, we need to make sure. I don't remember how we modded him yesterday. I just remember it feeling good. Okay, we did have that potency. We are going to need the potency today. It is going to be, unfortunately, quite important. This third wave will absolutely just wreck you if you don't have a days ready to deal with Kalani and her merry band of brothers. Yeah, Yoda actually felt pretty sick there. Yeah, what's up, Mace? Still kind of like this whole kind of hybrid double health. It does mean that if Kiarimudi dies, then our Yoda kind of sucks, is I guess one thing we're thinking about here. Not doing Revan. I almost wish we had a GR Jedi filter. Shocked that we don't have a let out for here. I forget, can we... Okay, if we go in here, we can just go down the road. Okay, Barris should be just kind of fast health stack, I assume. We didn't go full in on speed. We could, though. I don't think I'd mind doing that either. Let's lock that in, go over here, grab Ahsoka. Ahsoka did potentially get a new mod that we could slap on. Yeah. I could almost take it or leave it. More speed has to be comfy for her, though. We'll gladly take that trade. For Barris, we have a few new toys as well. I do think that this mission would be made a bit easier by, I mean, that KAM Zeta, but yeah, definitely looking to not take it if we don't have a good reason to do it. Yeah, I guess none of these are particularly feeling that much better. Alright, we'll leave it as is. Alright, we've won this sometimes, we've lost this sometimes. Kind of sucks for forcing the KAM lead, but it is what it is. You're here to watch the phase Gil won't do for a very long time. It's a trip. It's a complete curveball from the day 1 through 3 plan. Oh, you really do just get spread thin. I mean, you can see, so we've got unique only on, so there's no repeat units. If I sort by Galactic Republic right now, if you're wondering why I do this specific spread, this is our reserves. This is what we have left. I have, yeah, this is the reason why we're using Ray Scoundrels, for example, and CLS without C3PO. We have to use this specific spread to be able to hit every mission. Grab that 1 out of 2 in Nexu. It's just a mess. It's a mess, but I kind of enjoy it. I'm glad that the last day feels like it adds a lot of variety. Alright. Don't know why it switched to P1. Yeah, it's like the fact that you don't get to use Gas, don't get to use Anakin, don't get to use GK. It's just such a big curveball. We feeling good with this? About as good as we ever will, I'd say. Still a little bit unhappy about this 65% crit chance on Grandmaster Yoda, but you don't exactly have a say. Alright. In we go. So these waves tend to be a lot smaller than we're used to seeing. It's kind of a weird thing. Get some protection back with some double taps. This move, being Spy's slightly less threatening younger brother, doesn't actually get through foresight, so as long as we keep the foresight on everyone, we're pretty much comfy against him trying to do anything. We don't really need to freak out at all. So there's one specific thing that we need to think on here. The main way that we lose this is on wave 3. So Yoda, I think his battle meditate could be a way to end this wave. If we could get this done now, though, I would enjoy that. We need to enter wave 3 in Makashi with the jab up because of Kalani. Anything else along the way is fair game. I guess if we could end on this move, it'd actually be kind of sick. It's basically just free Terminators everyone for wave start. It's not bad. Alright, hello. So this being one of the concerns, Makashi would be nice for this wave for, I would say, pretty clear reasons. but there isn't a whole lot of wave to work with to get it back. Almost kind of wish we did double basic here. Okay, gives us a bit of time. I want to hang on to this until next wave. I guess a Shakti basic here. We don't really need to call Ahsoka to assist, right? We've got the Shakti. Old-fashioned dispel. We could take an 80% Grandmaster to turn meter off of this B1. I'm a little bit worried if they happen to go like Besiege, Assist, Call, hitting the Droideka could actually be a little bit scary. Could just wipe someone. I feel like Grandmaster should beat him to the punch. I'm pretty sure on that, but it's a question of do we want to risk it? Okay. Indeed we do. Spread those arms out and get those cooldowns. Alright. Painful but workable. Alright. We're in Makashi. It's really easy with the stance swaps in Ahsoka to just blend Droid Battalion on accident, so we need to try to pace ourselves a little bit here. I do kind of like this as a wave ender. It's kind of sick, actually. And the Dispel, I don't know if the Dispel is really going to matter for next wave either. We do have bonus turn on kill. So double basic. This isn't a bad wave entry. I mean, Ahsoka a little bit low, Shakti a little bit low, KAM a little bit low. I guess maybe Splash with the Ahsoka kill actually would have been big brain. That would have been double bonus turn. So this is the annoying part. This is very much the struggle for this, is their counterattacks are brutal and relentless. No Droideka, which is a bit different. But yeah, as you can see. I don't know the right way that we want to work with this. The problem is, anytime that they counterattack us, it's just going to start ramping their Droid Battalion. So normally I go for Kalani first, but I wonder if that's the wrong call here. In Droideka situations, I go for the Droideka first and then try to control her from reviving. In this case, Yoda Basic actually has a really good relationship with B2 right now. We'll always -1 him, but we have a lot of, you know, his counterattack against us never really does anything. We're kind of just chilling for now. I always thought that was a little bit weird. Oh, this is just all Galactic Republic characters, not just heroes. Okay. Yeah, I think the B2 is happy here. Sure. Wow, so we just missed the days on everyone entirely. Good stuff. I think we're still fine here. So this revive is what she probably will do on first turn. B2 being Droid Battalion. I think we're chilling here. This is kind of a letdown almost. This ended up being a very, very simple solution, assuming that we win this, which I think we do handily. These counterattacks might not feel great. I mean, this is fine, right? This is sustainable. I still think Splash has to be off limits, which kind of sucks, but it's just gonna give us reverse progress, so we just keep on trading this down pretty much forever. Probably supposed to give the heal to Ahsoka, I would imagine. Ow. Okay, so the scary part's over. I forgot that happened. Wait. I thought we had a turn left. I thought we had like a full character left to establish ourselves. Okay, we got shielding. We got heals. We got a Watt that graciously decided to not do a tech piece. Interesting. That's Ahsoka dead. Not that bad, though. That's Watt revived down. That's actually, We all have defense up. This actually could be a nice time to just go for Commando. I was really hoping for a crit there. Immunity is annoying, but not... Well... With Ahsoka dead, we don't have as easy of a way to get it off. This might actually not be a time to go for BX yet. So on Ahsoka, or on Barris's turn, she won't actually cleanse the healing immunity off of herself until turn ends. I want to say she should be fine to take another Grievous AoE, but it is something to consider. If this kills, this actually might be a mistake. He's going to double chain. He actually didn't. I'm a bit surprised. This is like a 50-50 on healing Barris or healing Yoda. Yoda's the finisher. Barris is just safety net to have along the way. Let's... I mean, this is mostly typically done for debuffs, which aren't going to stick here, so I guess we're just fishing for an RNG heal in basic. We actually hit it. And from this point, Kyadibooty's actually kind of a nice tank. Actually, we kind of just want him to be off. Let's just take an armor shred. Alright. Yeah. Droideka, like, okay, so imagine, like, think about how easy that fight was of just like, oh, the B2 counterattacks us, so we just Yoda basic it to death, and then, oh, we did the same for B1. Alright, now imagine instead that that's an angry Droideka, and you don't get the Droid Battalion 80% turn meter per Grandmaster Yoda basic, and that's what you could just fight sometimes. That's why I was so particular about entering that phase. Like, yes, it can't be evaded, but you're still getting half the turn meter on Yoda's turns, and everyone else just starts getting absolutely wrecked. It's not fun. Alright, I got the special mission though. I'll take that. I'm gonna hit the 501st mission next just because I have this in the back of my head and I don't want to miss it. Which is, I'm gonna remember to play the wave 3 exit, wave 4 entry correctly this time. And it's gonna feel phenomenal. This setup's been working pretty well, so I'll probably just keep that going. Should this be a health stack 5? I don't know if I agree with this. I get why I did it, because of relative excess bulk stats, but the health is still really what everyone's sitting on in the end. We'll come back. Echo, we got the crit damage potency. Bit on the slow ends. We could do better. We have some new tech. Do we? Or is it just on people? It might just be on people. Wow. One whole speed upgrade. Done. This is upgrade for the Bad Batch. That's his rework. Alright, everyone should just be kind of chilling. 5s with the health stack. We get to do this for real this time and make sure there's no overlap. There's absolutely zero overlap. Yeah, seems fine. And the problem with Droideka Colony too, yeah, I'm talking about that is, you can't, like, you could kind of just go for B1 first and it would be kind of okay, except for the fact that there's still an angry Droideka just going to gun you down. You can, like, 4-man the last wave, though. Like, we lost our Ahsoka before she even did anything, for example, but just... it's not great. Do the swap for tradition, check everyone's mods for my own sanity's sake. Alright. Hello. Yeah, gonna run the same thing, gonna use special here so we go -5, then Echo for the final -1. I really hope that Echo is above 5s. He should be. He has to be. There's no way he's not. Yeah. The good stuff. Didn't actually land the stun over here, but we got the bonus turn cycle, so we're still pretty insane right now. Is there... wait. Basic cycles 5s. Yeah, what's up, Liam? God, is there really no way to grab an Echo Cycle off of this? I guess not. If we call Arc, it's just a waste. At the same time, we don't want to aim gas anywhere else. Yeah, we're probably just supposed to take this. Oh well. I guess our turret there actually kind of felt bad. Troopers with gas and no KAM. This is phase 4. Gas has his own dedicated mission. And also, hello. Right back at you. I mean, he could topple gas. I don't think this is going to feel that scary otherwise. He doesn't have the big scare button. Not even that much damage. Surprised. These Geos, like, getting an early gas topple to get him back up is nice, but these Geos can absolutely just cause a 5 sacrifice on their own, which is definitely the annoying part of them. I'm gonna write that down real quick, actually. I like having Arc Turret parked on 5s, but I think at the opener, we could get like 2 Echo bonus turns immediately if we do that correctly. I guess I don't know who I wanted to go on though. Probably Rex, just as a safe neutral who already went. We could actually just go for 5 stomp for now and just stall. That feels a little bit greedy. Let's hold once. Okay. Workable. I didn't even plan that, but beautiful nonetheless. Speaking of beautiful, though, we didn't actually get to cycle Echo Grenade back in time, so... Okay, never mind. We're gods. We came extremely close to not getting to. Alright, still no T-Series. What do I want here, though? Let's just do it. What is it with 5 turns and 4 stacks today? If they had 5 stacks, we would be in such a good spot right now. In fact, I almost just want to take the B1 hit. Is the B1 hit even that much better, though? We're cycling by 8, so we would get a 6 hit, so I'd have 1 stack left. Arc is the exact same case. It's just the turret dynamic, I guess. Whatever. Due to the fact that Droideka has evasion, we're probably just supposed to aim just a sniper. I don't know if we're actually stacked enough, but we should be close. Yeah. So we could cheat a little bit. I guess it was... Wait. That was actually a waste. We should have done 1... Kill the B1 with 1, then aim at Droideka. Get the reset, then aim at the sniper droid, and then aim at Droideka again. We could have gotten double reset, double cooldown increase for free. Oh, that would have been lovely. I'm just disappointed. So the problem with what Spy's about to do is it does leave us in a bit of an awkward spot. Ending the wave. It's possible we won't actually end the wave. Just do it. Oh wait, this is wave 2. I was thinking this was wave 3. Still kind of sucks having gas at low protection going into a wave. It's not what I would call ideal. I mean, on the flip side though, you end up with an Echo bonus turn, we will gladly take those. Alright, so T-Series, we're not fighting B2 actually. We almost stun everything. I guess we get half. Alright, we'll probably just hit this with the Rex nuke. Let's just cycle into that. Yeah, this works. Take a free Echo turn. Hopefully days. We do. Alright. Some fun bonus turn antics. So we do need to use one of these. I think it has to be LA-18. Well, but LA-18 is the Dispel. So who do we actually want going into the Geo's wave? This aimed at Brute is okay. It's actually pretty good tax on them. Yeah, I think it probably has to be that we blow this down. Or like not now, but soon. Oh right, the Arc Bug. Alright, I wouldn't mind Gas getting toppled here. We have T-Series to kind of chill on for a while. Hopefully with these buffs are good enough. Close. I guess this Retribution is actually gonna kind of suck. How long's your duration? 2 turns, so we would just have to deal with him for a bit. It's not great, but 10% protection going into next wave is also extremely not great, so down we go. Also, we just get the immediate Dispel, because we're good players. Try to put the speed down, don't quite get it. So maybe we take a 5 sacrifice here. Not the end of the worlds. If anything, probably a good thing. Okay. So we can game this a little bit. Let's prime him a little bit for the gas stand-up. We didn't use the event ability though. No, it's fine. We just do it right now. Unga bunga. Woo! Alright. Washing my hands of that one. Alright, so this is why it's cool. This is why I was insisting so much on it, is we're gonna get 2 AoEs now. Also should count as 2 cooldown increases. So that was actually kind of sick. I was really hoping Gas would get the bonus center first, but that was actually unintentionally so much better because Echo got the bonus center on the first kill, and then Gas switched and grabbed the second bonus kill. That was god tier. Wish I had thought of that. Okay. We're kind of just chilling. Wish I could see what the state of GBA was, but they should be double increased, I'm pretty sure. So the days here are sick. We're probably just taking max damage. Yep, we got the double increase off of Gas. He's about to cycle a second time. So good. This grenade almost just doesn't matter right now. Spy is about to... Okay. Yeah, all their cleanses are 2 turns off. Yeah, this is just such a different way to play this wave. It's so much easier. I think we chill with the grenade for a minute, pick up the Spy stealth. I guess it didn't actually matter. I guess we could have just done it. Speed down here probably feels good to land now. Has this baked long enough? Yes. And then we get the flip side of it, which is just... it's so optimal. This makes me happy. Like, this wave is so brutal otherwise. You're just like, oh god, I hope that, like, when my Gas stands back up, my Rex is still in usable shape and that I can dispel the brute. And then this is just like, whee! Like, this is great. Why can't every mission be like this? I'm not even paying attention to anything now. I mean, we just pop auto, whatever. I mean, Yado doesn't really matter, but... Alright. It's good stuff. That battles look so easy when I play because I take forever. Don't you forget it. I don't know, just... I mean, I forgot to do that so many times, but there's a reason why I've, like, felt bad every time that it happened. It's just, the difference is staggering. You increase everyone's cooldowns once, or you do it 4 times. Well, 3 times, but you get the point. Alright, what are we doing next? And Ray worked last time, but really turned into a slap fight. Is wave count right? Yeah, I just updated. Should be. Our score is atrocious this time around because of the 8 missing. Sorry, that definitely was 51, right? Okay. Yeah, we're up to date. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is what we've run so far and it hasn't lost yet, but did I miss the Nexu? No, although the Nexu is still gonna be... I'm putting priority on the special mission over the Nexu, and those 2 missions are, I mean, quite literally fighting for prize characters. I mean, if you wanted to do the KAM SM without it, you would have to go. You'd have to dip down into this territory, right? Not even Ezra, who's okay. Not even Juhani, who's definitely not okay. You're looking at like Mace, Qui-Gon. Ayla is probably the best out of the bunch that you could grab. Where's Twee and Blade on the leaderboard? I have no idea who's done anything yet. Oh wait, no, Blade's not even in the guild right now. Blade's doing Hoth. I was like, damn, I'm scrolling really far down. Yeah, Blade's doing Hoth for special project purposes. Don't worry about it. Alright, I'm pretty sure we've always done Ray South. Might as well. Yeah, because the B2 should be mid for the most part. Alright. We went for a ride this last time. We won, but it wasn't fun. But it still kind of has to be this way. It's either this or we admit that it's time to learn Rage ATR. People just don't care about LSTB. That's all it really comes down to. Every guild that I've been in so far has not cared about my findings either. Right? It's like, you say like, okay, I've got this cool team, and people are like, okay, cool, what's the info? And then you start talking about moving mods, and people just check out immediately. I do think LSTB is fun. I do think the teams are too strong for LSTB. It feels like I feel like there was a sweet spot where we hadn't got enough toys yet. But even still, plenty of throwable. If my match was easier. Yeah, of course. I mean, I use hot utils for a reason. I think someone mentioned Holdo last time. I guess the one issue with that is that Holdo is not a part of the safety net. She isn't under Vandor's protection. But I mean, she does actually kind of sit kind of well here. Shimmy comes with it once a month. I think it's good in moderation, but I do think that it would be a lot easier if I could just... Like, I still can't tell people what the speed minimums are for, like, R2 and Phase 3 or Phase 2, right? That is a little bit annoying that... I did get a little bit of information on that this week, but we're still kind of in the dark. Man, I feel like Holdo can just get sniped out. Oh yeah, Phase 4 ships is like the math behind it is staggering. Like CG very clearly planned for it to not be clearable for quite some time. It's like a hard GP lock requirement. I don't know, maybe we're supposed to just run it back. I mean, these fights draw for a long time, so like even though Holdo shouldn't be the priority target for the AI, they'll get it right eventually, so we'll just be down a character. So yeah, I think we're supposed to just stick with the same tech. Not too much to think about here. Alright. Do we do anything fancy with you? We do kind of need her to be on good modding, actually, or like damage modding. It did actually just come down to her damage output last time. Whatever, she pulled out the win. Let's go. Rage ATR, it's easy. I don't like it. I've crashed and burned with it. Call it superstitious. It just doesn't feel like a legitimate LSTB team. Yeah, probably. Didn't actually say that she had buff immunity. That was kind of a waste. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I was actually really hoping we could land that Daze then. I'm assuming I gave him potency, but it's possible we didn't. That's a little bit of a missed opportunity if so. Alright, so just the usual wet noodle fight. So the B1s. Wait, should he get any? I was Oh, it's because they're 1 out of 1 turn meter. I was hoping that Nest AoE against B1s would actually just be a bunch of turn meter at once. I guess not. I mean, so 1 Han basic and 1 Ray basic is effectively 25% of our health. It's not bad. It's workable. Building a purple portfolio. Please stop harassing my units. I know we get that extra hit. Alright. Works for me. Vandor preload into next wave is not that great, but whatever. We're chilling. Do we just embrace the AoE? We do get a lot of good counter attack damage against B2, actually. Alright. When do you use Ray's ult? Good question. I'll let you know when I figure out. I don't know. I use it when I feel like it's necessary, and most of the time I don't, so it just, as an end result, it just never gets used most of the time. Oh. We haven't had L3 prepared in so long. I guess because this wave is so AoE heavy, actually. We kind of need to... Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, Han Solo is perfectly killable there if we didn't actually drop B1. So in this case, this does mean that we can just do this. Interesting. Okay, I think we got prepared right at the very end on Chewie, which is good. No? If you say so. This is probably a good time to ult. Right, so we're looking for like any imminent danger that I think we can't exactly surmount. So we have a spy, ready to go for nuke, and just by hook or by crook, we don't have our defense mechanisms in place. So yeah, this seems like a fairly easy pop. Interesting that we're still not... Never seen the team struggle, like... Is it because of the heal block in this case? It's weird. It's very weird. I don't think it's necessarily bugged just yet, but... Wait, no dual tool? I mean, yeah, it's purely for defense in this case. That's also why I very rarely use it. And it also doesn't really last that long either because we have fast array. Yeah, what a weird thing. I don't know. Vandor just asleep at the wheel. And what's weird to me too is, like, we know that he hasn't taken protection damage. So I don't know what it is. There's some very strange interaction happening right now that's stopping him from getting re-prepared. I'm almost tempted to ult here. Yeah, see, like the ults, yeah. Just does not last. I guess we just basic to get the junk off of him and... hope it's good enough to cycle? Like, what is happening? He has to heal himself up to max. I wonder if it's like counting purple protection or something like that. This is so strange. I don't know. Sure. Welcome back to the party. I don't get it. Alright, I got my team back. I no longer have to feel mildly panicked. That's fun. Okay. Yeah, it's some weird interaction with the purple protection. It has to be. What a weird thing. Always do it. I really wanted to try to take a whirlwind on Poggle when we could just aim at him. Never lucky. So the question is, what's the Geo's final speed? Can Raidus outlap them twice? So we want a scenario where they pop an AoE, Nests does her counter business, And they got inspired off of Ray already. Unlucky. Yeah. Now Vendor gets it. So as I recall, the thing that got us in trouble last time was that we let Ray get too low on health. That caused a lot of issues. They saw Ray as the weakest person, and then we died. We're not doing that this time. We can even play this hyper conservatively. Just always stay 75% or higher. Yeah, I mean, when Vander decides to behave, we are just chilling. This was also the... Please? Yep. That's right. We did get a window of opportunity with this Days into Nest basic, but yeah, we were supposed to go for weaker people. Is... still true. I am gonna take that, though. Are we still being greedy? Are we learning our lesson? I think we learn our lesson. North face on. Man. Yeah. I want my re-up. Good to use it every now and then, just to make sure Nest is staying in check, or their spy is staying in check. Alright. Who are we taking for a visit this time? I think sticking to non-elites probably has to be the wise choice for now. Ah, we should have stunned over here. That would have been so much more relevant. It doesn't really matter, but almost. We're not playing that. Ah, you had to be dazed. Or you had to be exposed. Wasn't sure for a second if we took Ray a little bit too low. It's fine. Well, it's fine, but also we are still kind of waiting now again. I mean, she is actually running out of purple protection. Damn. Nest getting angry over time with the stacking mastery as well. That's just kind of been on the clock. Yeah, we're chilling. I wish he was on special. He's just gonna retaunt. Yeah, this is a paper cut team, but it's a guaranteed win. Guaranteed win unless you get Ray killed, but don't worry about it. Or unless I fail to get a consecutive days in stun on brute ever, I guess. Days. Step 1 completed. We're doing it. Dispel. Wow, we're really out here. Alpha. Dead. Poggle. Not long for this world. There we go. Yeah. I really don't know what the heck was going on with Vandor in the middle there, but we got there. What is even happening? Oh, that's like a weird GPS button. Yeah, let's run CLS. Yeah, still just kind of on the same focuses. Bulky CLS. I don't remember if I'm running guarded Chubi or not, but I'm just going to stick with whatever loadouts I had on, so I'll find out myself. I was going to assume that this is named C3PO, but intended for Old Ben. Because, yeah. But also, why do we have that specific potency cross on our circle? I guess that's why. Okay, fair enough. Answer my own question. Alright. Should be pretty comfy. I remember this feeling pretty nice last time, especially with CLS having that platoon button. I expect great things. Update wave's true. We're ignoring B2, we're stunning you. Give me my free Terminator. I demand it. CLS does not do waves slowly well. I'm doing it anyway. For my own comfort. Can do my own version of slow rolling. It's getting there. Alright, see, we got there. We're back. I don't know if that damage was really worth it. Not exactly a sustainable model. Actually, surprisingly, Mindtrix is coming back around. Fairly often. I mean, it's not going to be up at the start of X-Wave, but... Alright, Kalani... Just gonna... give her the old 1-2. Guard on CLS? In this case, absolutely. Because CLS gets so much turn meter, and because we're ignoring B2s. Also, for what it's worth, Chupio does actually semi-regenerate protection from the protection he re-steals from CLS each wave. It actually does work that way. So even though he's not... you know, not under guard, he actually is still taking some benefits. Ow. That was a bit yikes. Probably. I was kind of hoping we wouldn't actually just kill him outright, but I guess we can't always get what we want. So, our team rate is actually a little bit nice right now. Probably nice enough that we want to hang on to LAT for a bit. This is the hardest matchup for CLS, so I do want to make sure we try to get it right. We could just go for the pre-dispel on Magna. Better we just wait. Much better. Much more room to breathe. That blind is also some soft protection region, so it actually is just buying us some extra time. We could actually do something I wanted to try for a while, which is... risky? Greedy? Could work if we get this stun. Well, we didn't get counterattacked at least. You being close to going is kind of annoying though. Most of the stuff can't be evaded. He's only on basic, which isn't actually that bad. Basically, I wanted to try to set us up for a big Chupio AoE that will just take out everything in one go. So maybe we don't even care if Magnaguard's gonna taunt because Chupio's about to go anyway. Maybe we just dump damage. I don't think we've done enough damage. CLS actually might go first, though, which would help. Oh, Red the Blind prevents counters. True. Don't know how much damage to expect out of this, but you only lose once. Kinda got the effects. Close enough. If he wants to take Old Ben, he can have at it. Or we could just kill him. Yeah. So we almost circumvented the windmill there. The whole goal being that you really would just want to try to kill everything in one fell swoop. Yeah, it's still the weirdest clause of his kit. It feels completely tacked on, and it's really hard for me to remember that it exists. Yeah, it makes 0 sense. It's basically almost just like a screw you nest. And granted, the intended use case, the new nest thing was for clashes. Whole ambition. The dude's pretty clearly meant to go with CLS. Because of Basilisk GP. Right. Alright, I remember this having gone south at various points. I think it should be fine. Don't remember if I made a phase 4 one. Probably don't really need to. Not Jedi Master Luke that I'm modding right now. Last I checked. I'm going to squad screen. Screw this. I see a Mason, I know. We're in the wrong part of town. Oh yeah. Is there a call? Nah, we already talked about this. We have the crit chance up buff, it's fine. Defense set on Jedi Knight Luke is somewhat irrelevant here, but serves its own purpose. It's not often I have sets completely overlapping like this. There's got to be some later. Guess not. It is pretty annoying having to run double Old Republic with Jedi Luke. And it's actually kind of a nice Joel mod. Percent HP and tenacity. Save. Okay. What? Who? Why is there so much overlap between mods that were established next to each other? What the hell? Offense Army did it. Congratulations. You've been given the rank of war crimes. Why is this so hard to locate? How does it normally take me to ship mods back after a stream like this? Yeah, I could do it. You know what? I'll do it. I'm going to be doing a GAC prep stream right after this, so I will literally be doing that, so I could just do it at the end of this one. Show you the magic of hot utils. The wonderful promised lands of hot utils. Alright. Yeah. Still just annoying team sometimes. Hard to get Luke back, but, you know. Alright. Nexu team is off to the side. Everyone else is chilling right here. Yep. Alright. Yeah, Chris. It is... I go to a loadout screen? Actually, whatever. I can probably just screen share it, or, like, show my desktop after. Alright. Hello. Please leave me alone. For the most part. He's not awake just yet. We could go either way. We could either daze him and just leave him alone? Just be like any other, or we could just take a pickup right now. Whatever, I'll 50-50 it. Ah, he does activate. It's not the end of the world. It's some slight Terminator gain for them. Alright, up to the same old song and dance. We're hitting these people with the strong people and hitting these people with the weak people. As is tradition. I guess we could just pump Hermit Yoda basics just to push things further along. Still... kinda actually should have dropped the days over here on Command Battle Droid. I mean, GBA gets Terminator gains, but there's only... I mean, I think he can crit. Alright, so we have to force it up for that B1's turn to pass. What they're really doing. I'm not thrilled about this going off. Whatever, we can patch up everything ridiculously well. It's fine. Actually, we have everything good to go. We can just accelerate. The way this team works is, at any given point in time, if you want to do damage, you just have to get Jedi's Will out. You could, like, put crit damage and all of Basila's buffs over on Jedi Knight Luke, and the damage actually still won't be that good. LSTB has really high armor, so you really just need to go for the armor ignore. Alright, so we just want to walk out of this wave. I mean, with Jedi Master Luke, it really doesn't matter how we walk out. We're just gonna... We're gonna have ridiculous opening turn meter to begin with anyway, but... It's still just... good protocol. I actually might just pop the Heroes Arise here. They can get some fairly nasty preloads in the last wave, so I don't really want to turn this into a race if we don't have to. Do kind of regret blowing Dave Grow Beyond. We've been doing it for ult charge just to see if we can get it by the end, but it's less of a good thing here where we're actually... We kind of do just need to race this wave out now. One convenient thing about Luke having Master's training is he has plus accuracy, so Droideka cannot evade him no matter what. Was really hoping she would pull that off. Okay. Yeah, we can't rely on can be evaded though. This does need to be just a true block, ideally. I don't know. Maybe this is actually kind of scary. B1 not being stunned actually kind of threw me for a loop. I thought that he was coming a little bit sooner than that. I guess we're... I guess the only real scare person to lose here is Jolie, whatever that's worth. That's fine. We get a little bit unlucky on the RNG in terms of Bastila getting people set up. Not the end of the world, though. Pretty nice mass assist target since he was about to die. Yeah, we're back to chilling. I mean, we'll see how close we are to the stun. We probably will just end up jamming an F-Lix here. The F-Lix is going to do a lot of damage is the problem. I mean, he doesn't have Jedi's Will at least. Alright, we get the stun up. Yeah, we can just wrap up. Jon Snow. Welcome back from the dead. Thank you for following. Alright. We're wrapping this up. Looking at our turn meter. Luke, I think we can probably get JML set up for a nice ending, probably, hopefully. I don't know how much damage to expect out of JML here, actually. Might regret popping that, but... yeah, we're not that strong. I'm just gonna take this Master's Training. Luke is at 100% turn meter, so it's kind of sick for him. If you can start the wave this way, it's actually really, really convenient. It's just an automatic. Well, it is and it isn't. It gets you started on the stun cooldown a lot more quickly. I was kind of hoping we could just get to... yeah, damn. We probably should have taken the B2 AoE. I was thinking we could either cycle to this next turn where we get the cooldown and increase plus ability block, or go the other way. Eh. Not the end of the world, but doesn't really help. Like, the best that Jolie can do for this team is calling her Radiota to assist, because he isn't feeding Luke Terminator, isn't cycling the lead ability or anything. I guess he is just a safety net for other people, but as long as we do this right, the safety net isn't really needed. Alright, so stun is 1 turn off. Take 1 more AoE should be fine. That might be annoying. Yeah, Flux might have been unnecessary. I almost want to take this stun, but it's a bad idea. Whatever, I don't think this AoE is gonna be that bad. Might kill Basila. Yeah, not even. His bug Terminator is an issue, though. Unfortunately. Yeah, we give up Basila here. More likely than not. We've done this before. Alright. Sir. Pull out your cosmetic. We trade 2 fairly deadweight characters. Basila is kind of nice. Basila I have no gripe against, but Jolie is Trade them out for the real big guns. Extra training feels kind of like a waste here, but I really don't want to have to end this wave with Luke self-cycling himself if we don't have to. So maybe we just don't. Not the best wave entry, 40%. Alright. I'll take that. Some good old-fashioned overwhelming power. We've been in this spot before. I know that we've done this before. It was a lot more nerve-wracking the first time. It's been a minute since I've done the Luke finisher. I mean, it does mean it's nice that we spent all that time doing the whole charge farming, right? But would still prefer to play that a bit better and not have to do it in the first place. We'll take it though. And then there was one. I like how I legitimately don't have any other possible units, so it just autofills the correct team. It's good stuff. Yeah, not to be buzzkill, this isn't an actual fight. Do I even have a loadout saved for it? We're here for the 1 out of 2. Knowing me, I probably just did this. It's the same team. Yeah, we totally did. Some good old Jenkin action. Alright. Still feel like this can go real south at some point, but it hasn't happened yet. How do we keep that? Excuse me? I guess B2 just got a 2% whiff on us? It's kind of tragic for him, but if you're offering, I'll accept. Alright, I'm actually kind of glad that they aimed at Padme there. Benefits us a lot. Buffini back on you. Do we have the bonus turn per kill? I don't believe. I'm not seeing it. We do not. If we did, it already would have happened once, so don't even know what I was hoping for, but, you know. Just saw the opportunity. Alright. Be Nexu today with offense and crit damage over health and speed mods, same tunes. I haven't heard of it being beaten without Ahsoka. I mean, if I'm making the wrong assumption, then that just benefits me even more, but I certainly haven't heard of that happening yet. Yeah, this doesn't really matter what we do. It's also the issue. The only character I would say I have high relic is Anakin. My GK being relic 5. If people are actually expecting damage out of him, is he gonna be able to beat this? Yeah, it's largely been solved. It just the team comp that I'm aware of uses Ahsoka, and I put higher priority on. I need to use Ahsoka for the special mission because that just gives actual extra rewards. All right, is it time? I think it's about time. All right, where are we at? Grab you, drag you, put you over here. Alright, so this is how hard it is. Actually, let me check desktop just to make sure. Don't know what this is actually going to look like. All right. This is all we're really looking at. How long does it take for Hot Youth to remod? Let's see. It's time to get ready for GAC. One mod missing? I don't know what's up with that, but not my fault. Actually, I didn't actually know that it took a little bit. I always just tab out the moment that I hit it, so I never actually looked. Okay, it's about like 30 seconds. Yeah, Moshi, so you're saying that you're beat it with C-3PO and R2? I guess while we're here. That does surprise me, because the team has very, very little damage. I mean, I haven't done the actual damage modding to give it a shot, but I don't know, Ahsoka was the only real damage dealer. It depends on what relics you have to. I don't know if you have like Relic 8, GK plus Anakin. Alright. Now normally... Yep, there we go. It's blue. It's active. Normally I close the game down first. Just missed the habit this time. God. We had done so much death and destruction on my mods right now. Actually, I'm gonna... It does this nice little thing when you're going through everything. It tells you your actual mod capacity. Like, yeah. 202 mods worth of I know I scrolled down through it during the Galactic Challenge mission, but between all the LSTB mod moving, all the Galactic Challenge, remodding, testing stuff, just trying out concepts. 202 mod space now. That is insane. Hey, we're just going game. Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, it's Grand Arena live. We're not gonna hit that join button, but you know, time to get ready. We just did horrific atrocities to our mods, but we got Gideon, we got Eternal Emperor to work on. Everyone else is happy. Who's missing one? KAM? We deleted some speed mods earlier. It's fair. Padme missing one. You know, any purges you do in the off week will go missing. Other than that, yeah, it's all here. I guess the upside of this as well is I can actually just go do ships now. And not actually have to like mod the pilots, they'll just be there. I guess it's not all 6E mods. Do I actually care to play around that? I've heard that Radis could do this. I don't know. Negotiator, don't use 5 starting. Well, that's not happening. Yeah, I should have GR Y-Wing. I definitely will have GR Y-Wing next month. I've been going 15 daily on it again, now that we're done with Sith Eternal Emperor ult, so... one last ride. I'm actually a little bit surprised how slow Rex's ship has been to farm. It's like one of those rare... Wow. None of the debuffs, eh? And he's taunting too. He doesn't even have the bonus tenacity. We got scammed. Yeah, we landed target lock real fine. Of course. Soka showing up with some heat, though. I'll take that. This counterattack isn't going to feel great. It's actually wasn't that bad. Still didn't really feel great, but... eh. Alright, I'm actually going to aim over at you since you're healthier and also hurting us actively. Might as well. Wasted the debuffs, but it's big AoE damage. There's no way we ever actively stall that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Radis, you would need to draft like Ebonhawk or something to be able to break the Houndstooth, I think. That or just, once you get into offense stance, then Ray's Millennium Falcon just goes insane. I could absolutely see that happening. Alright, I would like to be done with this before Tarkinol shows up. Alright. Simple enough. That's a rogue action. It's officer sanctions. I'm not that much of a bad boy. It's either that or I'd like symbolically throw my ships into a special mission and just get scrapped. Again, we're... showing proof of effort. See. It's 15 daily right there. We got it. 33 out of 100, so it should be on average 17 days? 15. 16. Close enough. Whatever. Yeah, we'll easily have it before next LSTB. We'll be fine then. Rex ship I'm really not sure on, though. This ship is taking ridiculously long. I'm only like 80 out of 85 right now. I started at like 40. When I started farming GR Y-Wing from scratch is when I started working on Rex ship, and it was about 5-star. It's barely even crossing 6-star now. It's just... I have looked at these shipments sometimes and like thought for a second of like maybe somehow it's the right call. I actually wouldn't be surprised if it works fine at 6-star though. I mean, it's a utility ship, right? For the most part. We'll see. I still haven't even tried Y-Wing yet. I should probably just chuck it into Arena and see how it feels before Grand Arena lock. I need to stop entering that screen until we're ready. I guess this wouldn't be the worst place to lock in aside from 3 missing mods, but we got business to do. We're not going to enter GAC join with a naked palp. No one wants to see that. Rex's ship is rare? Yeah. Kind of regret not slow farming it over time. This feels like one of those rare cases where you can't actually just farm it on demand now that I need it, unfortunately. Alright. I think it's time to move on to the GAC prep. I don't know. Alright, we did okay. I mean, we got pretty clean waves overall. The only one that we dropped was P3 mid, and Nexu P2, or wave 2 is pretty much always going to be an automatic drop until... I don't know. I guess until CG requires more GR Jedi so I can gear them so I can not have to float Ahsoka here. I don't even know who the required 5th is, though. Is it R2 or C3PO? I want to say. I saw the Machias image floating around somewhere. Either way, I'm assuming it's Ahsoka plus one of the droids. Yeah, Ahsoka C3PO. That's fine. That would be doable. Just we need an excuse to gear like an Aayla Secura or something like that. Plus, I mean, hey, Aayla Secura would actually be pretty sick having that stun up against Droideka with Kalani. Stops those counter stuns in their tracks. Hopefully, if she lands at 85% RNG notwithstanding. Which is not a fun thought to think about, but it's the reality of the game. Alright. We'll call it there. I'm about to start doing some GAC prep and remodding. If you want to stop by for that. It's going to take like 5 minutes to make the listing and get everything set up, but otherwise, yeah. That was a pretty alright LSTB overall. Aside from the whole jank. I mean, what does that leave us at? What would we have been? I mean, it should be 70 out of 72, right? I would assume. $73? That sounds wrong. I thought 72 was our theoretical max. Because it means that if we picked up this wave, then we could have gotten 74. These waves didn't count, did they? I'm pretty sure crashes don't count for waves, but that sounds wrong. Yeah, no. Oh, not really relevant. Where's the 50% base chance to resist come from? It's just how the game is programmed. Unless an ability says can't be resisted, any debuff chance, no matter what your potency is, you could have 10,000 potency, and they could have 0% tenacity. And at best, you're always dealing with an 85% chance to land that debuff. It is just a choice that CG made and how to play, or how the game plays. It's what it is. I hate it. It's unfortunate. It's the same thing with God, is this reflected in the stat sheet? I don't actually remember. You see how everyone has this base 2% dodge chance? It's the same thing. So unless you get accuracy from relics, which does actually counteract it. So to CG's credit, you can counterplay the base dodge chance, but otherwise everything has a 2% chance to not land. Unless it can't be evaded. Or unless you have an accuracy arrow on, which you don't. Or unless you get accuracy from relics. So that's why, easy classic example, Death Trooper, not the mod sheet, but the actual dude. Can't show you that because mine's not gear 13, but you can see in the mastery sheet, he picked up accuracy, and so that was a huge, well, not huge, but it eliminated the pain RNG of sometimes your Dispel Grenade would just not, it wouldn't Dispel. 2%. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I don't know. Some people say that, like, if everything was predictable, then the game would get boring. And, like, yes, but also the main outcome of this is sometimes you do the right play and nothing happens. Like, you get punished for doing the right thing, and that also feels terrible. Where'd my credits go? Whatever. I got ways to get some in a second. It'll be fine. Got dailies to do and all that. Alright. We're calling that a stream. Alright. Well, we got stuff to get ready to do. I gotta grab some credits, sell some mods. We got some income sources. We'll be fine. Alright. Thank you all for stopping by. I guess I will see you all next LSTB. I don't know if I'm gonna be working on Rage ATR there or not, but other than that, looking forward to not crashing. Peace out.